What's up, guys? On today's video, I'm gonna open a topic for discussion. I'm not gonna give you my opinion, mainly because there's too many trolls on the internet, and I don't need any people affecting, shit I do with work and all that. So, but I am gonna raise a topic for discussion. I want you guys to get involved and tell me what you guys think. Leave your comments in the comment section below. But in light of the Olympics, if y'all aren't sports fans, the Olympics, the Winter Olympics in Beijing just ended. So it kind of sparked some controversy and opened some topics for discussion because transgender athletes are now wanting to be part of the Olympics. On local stages, on less popular stages, they're starting to compete with... if I say this properly, so whatever gender they're switching to or identify as, they want to compete as that gender. So it just raises the topic for discussion because a lot of women feel that a man transitioning over to a woman still already went through puberty and developed that testosterone for 10 years. A lot of these sports organizations require you to be on like testosterone blockers for a period of like 1 to 2 years, whatever it is, before you can compete with that gender. But I want you guys to watch this compilation of clips. There's a whole bunch of clips as proof, giving you examples of what could happen when you do mix men and women in physical sports. They're starting to do that already with like they call mixed doubles in tennis, and for track and field they started doing these mixed events where they'd have like 2 men and 2 women on a team. So it just raises the question, and then celebrities are getting involved. You'll see a clip from McEnroe, the mouth of the South as far as like tennis goes. He pisses people off with his opinion, but he does make a valid point. Oh, now he's drinking his bottle too fast. But so right now I'm going to show you some clips, and I'll cut in from time to time and let you know what basically is going to precede the next clip.
In short, I'm saying pay these women. That's what I'm saying. She's gonna go elegant about it. You need to be paid because you command the same respect. The game is just as good.
And then they motion. The guy ran at 50 yards. Get him.
So in this clip, you're going to see a professional soccer player. I guess she was responding to some trolls on the internet. And they basically said, men and women soccer is 2 different things. You can't compete. So she basically raised the issue. You think you can't compete with us? Come out and try it. So immediately following that, I included a clip of 2 different examples of a single professional soccer player taking on basically an entire team of female professional soccer players, and he just destroys them by himself. And then the next clip will be a 60-year-old former professional soccer player. Now he's doing like a semi-pro kind of thing, and he again just embarrasses these women.
Men always say how women's soccer sucks. Then come to the field and try it with us.
So now you're going to see a clip from track and field. This is what I was talking about. Some baton relays where, it's a track event. They have to run, pass a baton. So they incorporate men and women on their teams. And you will see the difference in speed, men versus women, and whether or not you feel they can keep up. You'll notice at the end of the clip I'm about to show you, the team that's in front by a lot, about half the track. The team that's in front finishes their relay with a female. She takes off running, and the entire field catches her. Entire field. And they pass her, and she comes in last place for her team. So that also raises the question, should they be competing on the track versus men?
In the starter's hands. So let's see Asafa Power. He got away as you'd expect. He's going to gobble up the lead early. It's a ball. Riley Day, Usain's off.
United States though. America in front. Jamaica being third or maybe even second place now.
And the back straight from the US team. Fantastic to see her back at this did. It's the Polish quartet. And Melko here running on the second leg for the Polish quartet. He's put down. And in fourth place is Zoe Clark for Great Britain. So Amelka comes over to the changeover. We'll have two Polish women now on the last two legs.
To be crowned, Svite Ursutic, and it's Michael Cherry storming round that bend trying to close the gap. And look at the speed with which Cherry takes the Polish woman. She's grimacing and she's being reeled in here to get caught here, but can she hang on for a medal? The gold is going to go to Michael Cherry, and the Allyson Felix moves to 12 world titles. Really close on the line.
Now you're going to see a clip from John McEnroe. Very outspoken individual. He's a professional tennis player, has won championships. He is basically telling the world men and women should not play tennis against each other. It's not fair. Women can't compete against men, and then he refers to Serena Williams. A lot of people refer to her as the GOAT of tennis, the greatest of all time. And he says that if she ever competed in a men's division, she would be, 700th or worse in the world. Not the greatest of all time tennis player as she is referred to as. So
let's start with the elephant in the room.
That's right.
Why was it necessary?
I think you're referring to the fact that I said she'd be about 700 in the world.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you think, Charlie? You're a tennis guy. You like to play tennis. I see you on the tennis court.
Right.
What do you think that Serena Williams would be ranked if she played in the men's game?
I have no idea.
Well, if you had a guess.
But she seemed pretty strong to me. I mean,
very strong. The greatest female player ever.
Okay, we can't. Nobody can prove this. Here's what.
Would you like to apologize?
No. But the offer is this. Why don't you combine, just solve the problem? I'm sure the men would be all for this. The men and women play together. And then we don't have to guess.
On the court, could be nearer 20.
40 love.
Si agita per il rumore appena sentito. Ma servirà ancora una volta uscire.
15. That's good, because it's got the tape, it counts.
He has every right to do that.
That's the way to finish it off. Yeah, I'll bet.
Well, this we know for sure.
40, 50.
That's the one I'm waiting for. Giving the ball away if you just cross willy-nilly.
13.
You know what, that's just...
Game 10.
You can set it 3-2.
30.
This end is a lob.
There's that one down there. It shouldn't be that way.
Oh, come on, John. Anything allows...
No, I knew that was coming. It's a fault.
Now here's a clip of Serena Williams when she was on the David Letterman show, and she herself will tell you, being as great as she is, knowing that she's the top female tennis player in the world, not only now, but for a long, long time, she will tell you she could not compete with men tennis players.
Actually, it's funny because Andy Murray, he was been joking about myself and him playing a match. And men's tennis and women's tennis are completely almost two separate sports. I'm like, if I were to play Andy Murray, I would lose 6-0, 6-0 in 5 to 6 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. Completely different sport. The men are a lot faster, and they serve harder, they hit harder. It's just a different game. And I love to play women's tennis, and I don't want to be embarrassed. I would not do the tour. I wouldn't do Billie Jean any justice. So Andy, stop it. Yeah. I'm not gonna let you kill me.
And to wrap up this video, now you're gonna see some clips of some more physical things. Where women and men compete against each other. First, you're going to see boxing, then you're going to see mixed martial arts, and you're going to see a female who is a active, full-duty fireman, fire department trained, and then she has to do this obstacle course where she has to breach doors, compete. It's a physical thing. So just pay attention to what happens.
The enemy doesn't care gender you are. 21, come out here.
Number 16 stuff.
Number 16, step forward. Go and glove up.
Is the first female recruit to pick a man. Number 16, Nathaniel.
Brace up. Fight!
DS's instructions and fights to win.
That's what you do, you fight. Brace up. Fight! Go, keep fighting till I say stop.
He already did once. But this one's been going a long time. We're 2:30 in now.
He said he could beat both of us at the same time.
I did already. He got him in 43 seconds. Laura, try look at her face. She was trying to kill this dude. There's a Kimura. Ooh, let Laura have the neck. No injuries. There's that. Easy.
I hope they've taught you how to knock down doors.
Definitely.
In you go.
Oh no! This is tough.
As high as you can. As high as you can. As high as you can.
Take a bigger run up. She's a hard lady.
Come on, Jane. Remember the elbow. Big run as fast as you can. And high. High. High.
So close.
As fast as you can. Well done.
Oh! Come out. That's a great effort. Yeah, I think just 2 more throws and you would have been there, but that's tough for you.
A man with no firefighter training has no trouble with the same task.
Bit of an ouchie one, I think. Be aiming higher, that's it. You got it! It's on the floor. Okay, brilliant. He's got the key. Come out. Oh, yeah! Okay, fab. Brilliant. Well done.
A woman can actually fail the physical component of the fireman test and still become a firewoman to meet female quotas. Firewomen are paid exactly the same as firemen, who are more physically able and better suited to the job.
Alright, and that's it. Like I said, I'm not going to give my opinion, but I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you think about women and men competing in sports. I do think that there is some sports out there where men and women are on equal playing fields. You know, it's very hard for me to say whether or not the more physical sports they should compete in or not. But I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I really want to hear your opinions. Leave that comments in the comment section below. This is Josh from the 570. We'll see you next time.